DVD. This is going to be a really short and sweet tutorial, but I think it's a very important one. And this is going to be part of a longer series called HTML and CSS for senior developers. We're also going to be having an ongoing series to start on particles, and then we're going to move into object-oriented programming, etc. But we want to start with the fundamentals, and honestly, just in my experience from managing developers for the last 30 years, there's a lot of people that really struggle with understanding the relationship between their HTML structure, their CSS, and their JavaScript. And the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is the combination of HTML5 and CSS is actually a Turing complete program, meaning you could build any application just using CSS and HTML. Now, is it efficient? Do I recommend it? No. But the point I'm trying to make is that CSS and HTML together are significantly more powerful than most people give them credit for. And the inspiration of this specific tutorial came from a conversation I was having with a senior dev. And that senior dev was showing me code he made to maintain the aspect ratio of a full screen video. And when I reviewed his code, it was fine. So let me start off by, let me preface this. If you build something, it looks right, it functions right, there's no memory leaks, and it runs efficiently on your target audience's devices, it's good. It's good. It's good. It doesn't mean that code can't be more efficient, but I'm not going to criticize someone that did something that works well. That being said, I recognize that he could have achieved the same desired effect with significantly less markup. So that's what we're going to do here is I'm going to actually do two versions of this. One in which the video maintains its aspect ratio and stays in the middle of the screen, and one where the video maintains its aspect ratio but will conform to both the height and the width of the browser. And that will require a little extra effort. And we'll see if I can do it all off the top of my head. So let's get started. Let's put in some styles. So you can see I got ahead a little bit. I have our for business video. I didn't bother putting in a poster or anything. This is just all about trying to size this appropriately. So the first thing that we want is we're going to want a parent div that covers the entire screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a div. Call it container, which is basic. Is that this is so standard? 90% of devs will use that class name. Anyway, whoops. I always accidentally press Control B when I press Control V. It's a bad habit. So we have our container class, and we're going to set did I spell that the same? I didn't. And we're going to set it to 100 view width. My brain's working backwards tonight. And a height of 100 view height. And we want it positioned relatively. We want the margin to be 0. We want the padding to be 0. All right. We'll save that. We'll refresh. And now you can see I have this container, and it is the full size. You can see the videos bleeding over it, so on and so forth. So then what we want is we want an interior div And we will call this one vid holder. I use camel case for all of my classes, just for the record. I don't know why. Force of habit from programming. All right. So there's multiple ways of doing this. Let me do a couple of things here. Let's set this display to flex. There's so many ways to do this. So if anyone watches this tutorial and wants me to do it a different way, I'm going to post this on YouTube as well. Just leave a comment, and I will do it a different way. But yeah. Display facts, justify, content, space between. I think that will deal with that. It's not functioning. What I'm trying to do, what I want is when I make this vid holder, I want it to be centered within the container. So vid holder should also be, I don't know, I think I just need width for it, but we'll see. Say width 100%. And here's the kicker. So you can do padding top, you can do padding bottom. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to explain what this does. So I'm going to set this to 56.2%, I think. And I'll show you where I'm getting that number. So, and I'm sure there's an easier way to do this math. But if you take 100 and divide by 16, and then multiply that by 9, you get 56.25. That is the 16 by 9 ratio of height to width. So if the width is 100, the height is 56.25. That's 16 by 9. So, did I get it right? I did. Because I said 56.2, but it's 66.25. Excellent. And then we set video to width 100%. Position it absolutely, and we said top 0 and left 0. All right, that's a lot of guessing, or rather writing code without looking at anything. Let's see how close I am to what I wanted. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So you have vid holder, padding top, that's right. Video, oh. All right, let's go again. There we go. All right, so we have our vid holder. Girl, is that even gonna work? Yes. It's gonna work. And then container. So we have display flex. Let's go back here.
Cheater! Cheater! Cheater!
Still need to set the height to 0. That's weird. Never had to do that before. Interesting. There we go. Centered vertically. Wonderful. Where's this coming from? Zero. Oh, I haven't zeroed out the body. That's something I usually do. So let's go ahead and zero out the body. There we go. And there we have it. Can I play this? I don't have any controls on it.